If you have ever embarked on a journey, you would agree with me that two very important things about every journey are the destination and the route. Hardly will anyone set out on a journey without first knowing where he is going to. After settling on the destination, he decides on the route to use. Until these two are settled on, chances are that the journey will be meaningless and fruitless. I have realized that in the journey of life, the two important things about every journey also applies. Life is meant to be lived towards a particular destination. Going through life without first knowing where you ought to get to or what you ought to make out of life is the genesis of living a meaningless, frustrated and unfulfilled life. Living life without having a clear destination in mind is akin to driving a car without knowing exactly where you are going to. You will only end up wasting your time and fuel going nowhere. You must be clear in your mind what you are here on earth for. This gives you a picture of your destination, what you would call your destiny. Without it, you will go through life trying to end up everywhere and anywhere possible. The danger with this is you will end up wasting your time and resources going nowhere. Just like every other journey, having a clear sense of your destination in the journey of life is key. After knowing your destination, you must know your route. Usually, the route is decided on based on the destination. In a lot of cases, the destination determines the route. If you decide to go to point A, then surely, you must follow the path that leads to point A. You cannot follow the path that leads to point B and expect to end up at point A. One basic principle in journeying from one point to the other is this: you apply the route that takes you where you want to get to. In life, you have a destiny, that thing you must achieve with your life, and just like every other journey, there is a particular route you must follow to get to that destination. If you fail to follow that route, chances are that you will not fulfill your destiny. The unfortunate thing in life is that many people hardly fulfill their destinies because they neglect the route they ought to follow and start following the route of others. If you want to win in life, then learn to run your race and learn to run in your lane. Stop comparing yourself with others, they may be heading towards different destinations. Stop competing with others, they may be destined for something else. Yes, you can learn from others. Learn from others their good values, virtues, habits, etc., but learn to situate whatever you learn from others in your own peculiar context. Do not join others in their lane as you learn from them. Do not get carried away by others into what is not designed and destined for you. The fact that someone did something and it worked for him does not necessarily mean you must do exactly the same thing. It may not be the most appropriate thing to do for the race you are running. You have your own race to run. Know your destiny and always keep it in mind. Stay on the path that leads to the fulfillment of your destiny. Do not get distracted. If you want a meaningful, fruitful and fulfilling life, then learn to run your race and learn to run it well. To learn more, kindly visit https://prijulsmentorshipwing.wordpress.com. Also do well to subscribe to the YouTube channel, Prijul's Mentorship Wing.